said no?
Miss Indy.
Not Indie Express. You can't do it.
Okay. We here though. Okay.
All right, all right. Awesome. All right, guys, we are now.
We here though. Okay.
All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and mute and minimize my YouTube. Guys, for those of you who are tuning in live on YouTube, we are live on Zoom, broadcasting on YouTube. We are here with our participants in the Notary Business Boot Camp. We're actually supposed to have been here earlier. I have the live chat box up, so if you guys have questions, please feel free to go ahead and ask. Hopefully you have your notification alerts on so that you do know we are on live and you can chime in and ask questions. All right, so we are officially in week 2. But for this particular week, let me go ahead and scroll back up so I can make sure I'm seeing you guys. But for this particular week, we had a little bit of a delay. Well, no, last week we kind of sort of got lost in our whole program, and then we kind of forgot that we promised to come back and do a review. So guys, for those of you who are just now tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Akita. Hello, Shirley. Welcome, guys. Good night, good night, good night. For those of you who are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification alerts. Well, wait a minute, turn on the notification alerts, all right? Hit the subscribe button and turn on notification alerts so you can know when we're live and when we post anything. So I'm here with some of our participants in our Notary Business Boot Camp program, and I would love for you guys to hear some of what they are saying and ask questions. Hey, A Forward Journey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good night. All right. So we are all identified by our business name, as you guys can see. Hello, Don. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm loving all you guys that are coming in little by little by little, but hopefully somebody's notifications going off, I should say, so you guys know. All right, so this week, guys, we actually, for the past 2 weeks, this is week 2, we have been working closely with our Notary Business Boot Camp participants, trying to get them ready for, the boot camp, laying some foundation, and they are here right in front of you. Just understand there is a slight delay in the broadcast because we're broadcasting live from Zoom. We just got done wrapping up our weekly recap. And so there may be a little bit of a delay as far as the responses. Hey, Candace from Kentucky, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So we have Florida Central Notary Services that is currently live with us. Florida Central Notary Services, say hello to our YouTube fans out there.
Hello, everyone. I'm with Florida Central Notary Services, and you can find me on Google and Facebook. And I am a participant of the Notary Boot Camp with Sheikah Blessed, and I am so excited. And I have learned so much just in this short period of time of how to build my business and my foundation of my business and things that I have not thought about in building a business just to make sure that it is successful. And I really appreciate Sheikah Blessed and King Kobe, who have been beneficial in helping me to navigate that journey.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Thank you so much. We have, who else do we have down here in the chat? Dorothy. Hey, Dorothy. Thomasina, how are you doing? Pennsylvania in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cassie's K, Cassandra from Cassie Mobile Notary in South Carolina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, we have on our live tonight in our Notary Business Boot Camp program, we have Essential Florida Notaries. Essential Florida Notaries, go ahead and say hello to our YouTube viewers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alexis. I'm with Central Florida Notaries here in Central Florida, and we are a mobile notary. We would like to welcome you to our boot camp information session that we have here. Also, as well, as a participant in the boot camp, I've really enjoyed sort of learning from Ms. Shika and also from King Obi about like their mistakes and sort of figuring out what are those things that I really need to focus on and never really thought about, and just becoming my own boss the first time versus trying to make those mistakes later on. So really appreciate that. And this boot camp's really pushing me. So I'm about it.
Awesome, awesome. All right. We also have on our live tonight, we also have in our meeting Premier Ink Notary. Premier Ink Notary, say hello to our YouTube fans that are out there.
Hey everyone, I am Zara with Premier Ink Notary. Like Ms. Shika said, we've been a part of the program less than 2 weeks. It's been phenomenal thus far. I like the community. I like what we're learning, the fundamentals. There are certain things that I just did not know that I'm being taught, and I'm following the directions and I'm not resisting. So it's been awesome. And I love also the the charisma and the morale within the group. And I like that it's also intimate. Shika's, and King Obi are taking the time to work with us individually and collectively as a group. So I'm really appreciating that as well.
Awesome, awesome,
so thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Premier Inc. Also tonight we have LG Notary Solutions is also a part of our Notary Business Boot Camp. Can you say hello to our YouTube fans out there?
Sure. Hi, YouTube fans. My business name is LG Notary Solutions. I'm based out of St. Louis, Missouri. The class thus far, the boot camp has been awesome, very informative. The group is great working together. It's just been a great experience thus far.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And where can we find you guys? Everyone, LG Notary Solutions, are you on Facebook, Instagram, any of social media?
Yes, I will be on all social media platforms.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. We also have joining us tonight, we have Indie Express Notary and Tax Service. Can you say hello to our YouTube viewers?
Hi, everybody. I am the owner of Indie Express Notary and Tax. As everyone's already stated, we've been in the program for a couple of weeks. I will say that Shika is really hands-on, and she is with you every step of the way. So if you have any questions or any hesitations, you literally can reach out to her and get that addressed immediately. They really have tailored the program for us to be extremely successful, and I really appreciate that.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for the great feedback. And can everyone find you on what platforms are you on? If will you be on social media?
I will be on all social media platforms. I am out of Indianapolis, Indiana. So in the Hoosier State, you can look me up.
All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Let's see who else we had in here. We have Davis Notary Solutions. Davis Notary Solutions, say hi to our YouTube viewers.
Hi, everyone. I am Davis Notary Solutions. I am serving the Montgomery, Alabama area and the surrounding counties and cities. With this program, as everyone has said, they have taken the things I would have said, but I'm going to say Ms. Shika and King Obi is setting us up for success. They have given us step by step on how to build our small businesses with the notary, their mistakes that they have made, and showing us not to make those mistakes. So I am grateful to be under their leadership, and just proud to be in the program. And you can look me up on all the social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Thank you. You guys are too nice. Thank you guys so much. Also, we have our partner, CobiCan Solutions, also AKA King Obi, which is our co-instructors, myself, 2 instructors, well, Chica Bless, myself, and my co-instructor, which is King Obi, which is with CobiCan Solutions. Kobe Can Solutions is basically our partner company. We're in business. We have several different business ventures that we are on together. So I wonder, I'm not sure if King Obi is still in the office, if he can say hello to our YouTube fans out there. I'm thinking he's probably still in office because he did tell us he was in office. All right, so we'll move on until then. But anyways, guys, if you're not able to see a video, it's because we have some people that are on camera and some people that are not on camera. But Kobe Can Solutions and SBNT Services, or SBNT Services LLC, sbntgroup.com, or chicabless.com. I'm trying to think of all the websites, but yes. So we're all in the house, guys. We are here live with you, and we want to hear your questions. All right. So what questions do you guys have? Let us know in the chat box. Before I go any further, let me go ahead and acknowledge everyone that's actually down in our live comments. We have Dorothy. Providencia, is that Providencia? You supposed to be okay. I'm not going to call you out on live, but welcome. All right. Is it Lade Hawkins? Hello. We have, is it Luke? I'm just gonna say Miss Bell. I'm gonna say from New Jersey. Bell from New Jersey. Awesome. Okay, Bell from New Jersey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, guys, what questions you guys have, if any, tonight about our boot camp so far? What questions do you guys have? Do you guys have any questions for our participants? Do you have any questions about anything so far as the Notary Business Boot Camp is concerned? We wanted to come in and check in and let you guys know what we're doing. So let us know in the chat box. What questions do you guys have tonight? We have Meredith from Chicago. Hello, Meredith. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys all so much for the love. Make sure when you get in, don't forget to go ahead and hit your thumbs up button so that everyone knows that this video is definitely hot. We are live over here. Also, if you are new to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that, turn on the notification alert so you can know when we're live. So guys, these lovely ladies and gentlemen are part of our Notary Business Boot Camp. We just wrapped up our weekly recap, and we decided to come in and check in with you guys and let you guys know what we've been up to. And just to give you a little bit of sneak peek into what we're doing, and so on and so forth. And also, so we can shout out our participants. We don't have everyone on tonight, but these are our participants that we have tonight on live, and we want to make sure that we shout them out. We will feature one participant every week that you guys can talk to and ask questions. And you can do that live by dropping your questions down in the chat box. We will be coming to you live on YouTube. All right, on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Providencia, yes, ma'am, you probably should. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. So go ahead and drop your questions while you guys are telling us that. So let me go ahead and say, as far as the chicabless.com website is concerned, I did see a lot of people were telling me today that, hey, I don't think it's working. And I actually found out that there was a glitch, but I did correct it. So chicabless.com is currently up and active. Just understand that we foster a community environment. So everything that I do, I like to come on and share with you guys. All the businesses that we work with, I like to come on and share that as well, because we want to make sure that we are highlighting, everyone, and that everyone has an opportunity to showcase their work and to talk about their business and their experiences and so on. All right, guys. So let's drop down to the chat box and see what we got going on. Thank you guys so much for giving the video a thumbs up. We appreciate all the love. Let's see. Dorothy says, will the boot camp be offered again? Absolutely. Yes, we do have a reboot that will start in the spring. Hey, Shanique from Florida. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We actually have some people in here that we're in our Notary Business Boot Camp that's from Florida. My Florida people, can you guys say hello so they know? Can you highlight your business for those of you who are in the boot camp that are in Florida? Can you say hello to everybody? Let them know.
Hello, yes, my Florida Central Notary Services is in the Central Florida area, specifically in Four Corners area, and I service Kissimmee, Davenport, Claremont area. So,
All right. Awesome, awesome. So Florida's in the house. Who else is from Florida in here?
Hello, Central Florida Notaries are also in Central Florida, mainly in the Tampa, Orlando area, but a mobile notary, so able to move as well.
Awesome, awesome. So my Florida people, we have Florida in the house. Shayna, hello Shayna, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Anyone, I don't know if anyone was here from Philadelphia. I don't think I have anyone from Pennsylvania let's see who else is in our chat. I don't think we have anyone from California, no one from Kentucky, no one from South Carolina. Hey, Toya, how are you doing? Toya says hello to everyone. Let's see who else is down here. We did have Kentucky, I know is not very far from, where's my brain? I'm having a baby brain at the moment. Kentucky, tell me, who's close to Kentucky?
We are.
Okay,
Indy.
and who's close to Kentucky again? I'm sorry.
Indy Express Notary and Tax.
Okay, awesome. Indy Express, where are you located? Can you tell everybody?
I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the capital of Indiana. So I'm about an hour and a half from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. An hour and a half from Louisville, Kentucky. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we have people, someone else is in here. Corey says that she is from Nashville. Toya says that she is from West Palm Beach. And Candace says me. Candace, where are you located? And Shayna's in Pennsylvania. Anyone that is close to Nashville, Tennessee? Anyone in the boot camp that is close to Nashville, Tennessee? No? Yes?
It's like 4 hours from Indianapolis.
Okay.
That's not really close here.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And Louisville, Kentucky. So Candace is from Louisville, Kentucky. Candace is saying she's from Louisville, Kentucky. And Thomasina, PA, hey, okay. Thomasina says Pennsylvania, she found a Pennsylvania sister in there. So I like when you guys do that. I like so you guys can, that you guys can, we foster community. So you can identify and say, hey, hello, because there's a lot of times when you feel like a person might be a competition for you, but nope. Just so you guys know, if anyone is in North Florida, I am looking for a notary to cover for me for a client this coming weekend on the 21st. So if you are available to do mobile notary service and you're in Northeast Florida and you are watching now or later, hopefully before someone takes it, if you are watching and you are from Northeast Florida, specifically Duval County or somewhere close by, and you can service a client. I do have a client that needs servicing on the 21st. So please let me know. This is the type of stuff that I do. I've reached out to a couple of my notaries. I haven't gotten a response yet. So if anybody's watching and you're a notary and you're in Duval County in Northeast Florida, please reach out to me. You can do that on any of my platforms, social media, or website at sbntgroup.com or shikabless.com. So let's see what else is going on down here in the chat box. And guess what, guys? Our participant that was hiding over on YouTube in the chat box is now in the live. So we want to actually go ahead and highlight the company. Let's see, just a minute, guys. All right, so I am going to give her a moment here so she can get herself situated. But I think it was PG Notary Solutions. Was it PG Notary Solutions? What was the name of your company? or PNG? I think it's PG or PNG. I don't really remember what the name of that company is. All right. So I'm going to jump over to the chat box while we resolve that there, see what we have going on. A Forward Journey says, yes, I'm here in Jacksonville. So a Forward Journey, if you are available for a mobile notary call on the 21st, which is this coming Saturday, please reach out to me and let me know. PDG 24 Notary. Okay, PDG 24 Notary. Let me go ahead and get them in here. A Forward Journey, definitely reach out to me because I have a client that is waiting. Guys, this is what I do all the time. We're going to actually have a network of notaries because I get calls from clients all the time. They're wanting to get service. And sometimes I am between the Florida location and our offices in Charlotte. We have multiple locations in North Carolina, one location here in Florida. So we want to make sure that, you know, we're kind of balanced and keeping a good balance between the two states. So every now and then I will actually go to Charlotte, and sometimes I'm here. So whenever I'm not around, I like to have backup notaries that I can send my clients to. So guys, for those of you who are live, again, welcome to the channel. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not yet a subscriber. We are live tonight with some of our participants from our Notary Business Boot Camp program. And we are broadcasting from Zoom. We just wrapped up our weekly recap. I don't know why I'm saying but anyways, recap for the week. And so we have our pros sitting right there in front of you. So if you guys have any questions for them, please go ahead and let us know what questions you guys have. They're here. They've shared their views and what they think so far about the program. I know you guys are only seeing some people, and that is because not everyone is currently on camera. But you know, as time progresses, you guys will get to meet everyone and you'll get familiar with their businesses and so on. But do you guys have any questions? Demetria says she is from Louisville, Kentucky. Welcome. A Forward Journey, please definitely reach out to me. Dawn says she is from South Carolina. Welcome, Dawn. Out and About says Nashville, out here visiting. Okay. Let's see. Renee says I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. I think we have someone that is here from Texas. I don't remember. Well, no, I don't know if it was here or it was a
It's Zara, Premier Ink Notary.
Oh, thank you.
Houston.
See? Go ahead, Zara. Let them know. Go ahead, Zara. You said you're from where in Texas?
I'm from Houston, Texas, or I'm in Houston, Texas.
Okay, Houston, Texas is in the house. So Renee Jones, Premier Ink Notary, is actually in Houston, Texas. So you guys will see that it's people around you, okay? Candace is already networking. She said, Demetria Weston, we should chat. Houston, Texas. Jenny Jones says that she is also from Houston, Texas. Welcome. Texas in the house. I see that. All right. So you guys have any questions for our notary pros so far? These are notaries and notary signing agents. Some of them are new notaries. Majority of them are new notaries. Matter of fact, we have to congratulate our newest notary. Who's our newest notary? Someone that just got sworn in. Who was it? Can you come up and let them know who it was? Who got officiated this week?
That would be me, LG Notary Solutions.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
Woohoo. So
Yay.
LG Notary Solutions, go ahead.
Yeah, I got sworn in this Friday. What's today? Yeah. I got yesterday. It's been a long couple of days, but yeah, I finally got sworn in and got my paperwork and stuff mailed off. So now I'm moving forward to the next steps. That was the biggest part.
Awesome. Remind everybody where your company is based again.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis. So that is awesome. I know I have some subscribers that are in Missouri as well, so they will be definitely excited to know that there's someone in their area. I like for people to actually to get into the habit of networking and get to know who's in the area. So, you know, in the event you guys can partner up or, you know, things like that, then you can do that.
Just let me know.
All right. See, LG Notary Solutions. Thank you. Thomasina says, how has the boot camp changed your production in your business? How has the boot camp changed your production in your business? Anyone wants to answer that question?
Significantly. The accountability is like none other. This is Premier Ink Notary. I would say that the accountability is like none other. We have 2 weekly group meetings, and then you have your once a week mentorship call.
Awesome.
So I would say significant. So she keeps you on your P's and Q's. So if you think you slacking on Monday, Tuesday, by the time your mentorship call, you'll be on top of it. And then Saturday and Monday we meet.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Premier Ink. So yes, Thomasina, I hope you got that. Let's see. Don says, congratulations to LG Notary Solutions. Thank you so much, Don.
Pardon me, Chica. It's Providencia from Chicago. Congratulations on the new notary. I haven't gotten my notary yet or sworn in, but the exercise and the studying and all the information and the help is phenomenal. You're going to be less intimidated by the oncoming new wave of your new way of life, because it's just going to be your new way of life, you know, that you're sleeping, eating, and breathing notary.
And tell everyone the name of your business and where your business is located.
Well, it will be located in Chicago. I'm in Illinois. And the name of the business will be PDG 24 Solutions.
PDG 24 Solutions. So I think I had that wrong. So
it wasn't you, it was me. I gave you the wrong information.
Okay. So it's PDG
Solutions.
I have notary. All right. So let me go ahead and correct that for everyone, just to make sure we're shouting out the right names. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that, PDG 24-hour Solutions. All right, let's see who else is in what we have going on in the chat box. So Corey, I want to say, I'm going to say Corey. It's Korrie. Korrie. How would you guys pronounce that, boot campers? What do you think that means?
Corey. I would say Corey. Yeah.
Corey. Mm-hmm. Okay, so my team says it's Corey. It's Corey. If it's not Corey, just forgive us, okay? All right, so Corey says, I'm new to the notary world and it's just getting started. Where do you meet to do actual signings? Your home, their home, library, etc.? Anyone wants to answer that question? Any of my boot campers want to answer that question? Someone's asking. They said, I'm new. Oh, they said we're correct. Yes, thank you. It's Corey. Corey says, I'm new to the notary world and it's just getting started. Where do you meet to do actual signings? Your home, their home, libraries, etc.? Anybody want to answer that?
This is Providencia coming in to answer. And I think that you would, in this epidemic, you would find out what would make your customer or your client more comfortable. And if they want to meet in their home, then you schedule yourself to accommodate them as long as it's feasible for you, or wherever else the client might be comfortable at, and, you know, meet in a happy medium.
Awesome. Thank you. Anyone else want to chime in on that, where they can meet?
I'm new and I just got my commission. However, I have looking at the plans of what I would do, you know, in the instance when I do get my first signing, is that there are multiple places, like you said, like the library or the a coffee shop. Sometimes people will have you actually come to their home and then also meet you or like on their porch outside, so that you can, make sure that you're staying safe in this pandemic.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I agree. Anyone else want to chime in with any suggestions on where you can meet?
I can. This is Zara with Premier Ink Notary. I'm really particular, so I'm not going to go with that within 10 miles of my location. So for me, I'm willing to do virtual, which is through the RON, or I can come to your home within 10 miles from my location, or you can come to my office.
Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And let's see what else we got going on. Renee says, I passed my LSA test on Thursday with NNA. Congratulations, Renee. Congratulations. You're now a notary signing agent. That is super duper awesome. Renee, any trouble with the test? Any feedback that you have for our viewers as well as our boot campers? For those who have not actually taken that exam, please drop it down in the chat box so we can share with everyone. And let's see. Corey says, well, no, Thomasina says, I'm twirling to the bank at Renee. I'm so happy for you. To the bank, okay. Let's see. Renee says she goes anywhere that they're paying. So Renee says, listen, I don't care. If they're paying, I'll go there. Toya says, anywhere that's safe for both the client and the notary. That's absolutely true. If you guys want to hear my answer, this is my answer. I meet clients in my office. I also do RON, or remote online notary, as Premier Ink actually mentioned to you guys. And I also do some of what Florida Central Notary actually suggested, which is to meet people at coffee shops and, all different places, coffee shops, libraries. The only thing I can tell you about the library is they are serious about you keeping your voice down. So don't think you're going to go in there and be like, sir, can you sign here? They don't want that. They will tell you, can you please lower your voice? So when you go to a library, just be mindful of that. Also, my boot campers would like for me to tell you guys, I see it popping in my chat box. They want to congratulate Renee on her loan signing agent exam. Congratulations. All right. So yes, I do meet people at different places, coffee shops, libraries. I do, whenever I go out to their homes, I also, excuse me, I also ask if they don't mind doing it outside. I used to meet people at gas stations, but I don't think that is very safe. So I wouldn't encourage you guys to do it, but you can do, fast food restaurants and things like that where you can dine in on the inside. Just remember that you have to practice safety precautions. Make sure you're wearing a mask because COVID is out of control. You definitely want to wear a mask to protect yourself and also to protect others. All right. You're welcome, Renee. She says, thank you guys. All right. So Stacey Ann is also in the house. Hello, Stacey Ann. Stacey Ann says, how do we get jobs? Oh, Stacey Ann, if there's only one answer to that question is there's a lot of ways to get jobs. It's just not a one thing. It's not a like, oh, I just register with one company and voila, I'm global. No, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of different things that you can do or that you have to do to actually get clients. I did mention some of those in my videos that I've done. One video that says I'm a notary, now what? Also in the video that I've done, that is the top 5 things that notaries should have or should do. I mentioned some things there as well. Also in the video about how I started my business with only $80, that video I give tips as well. So there's a lot of things that you can do. I can tell you that it's not a one size fit all. It's not a one-stop shop. It is something you have to constantly work on a daily basis, and you have to try different avenues and see what works, especially for your area. Let's see. Is it Khalil? I want to say it's Khalil. Okay. Khalil says, hello from Florida. Are title companies open to working with new notaries? Most title companies, to be quite honest, from my experience, they would like to see you do at least 50 signings before they get very comfortable with you, but you can definitely market yourself to them. Some people are willing to take you as long as they trust that, you know what you're doing. And that is another thing my boot campers can tell you. Actually, one of my boot campers have a story that she just shared with us in the group, and she shared with me earlier on this week with her one-on-one. Florida Central Notaries, tell them about what happened this week.
So I had needed to get a document notarized, and I had tried to look on Google, wasn't able to find any notaries in my area that seemed to have a presence on the Google page. So I went to Amscot to get it notarized, and they actually notarized my document incorrectly. And because I'm a notary, I noticed that they did not properly fill out the documentation. And so I just wanted to use that as an example, is not to be one of those notaries who is not familiar with the documents and what should be filled in, so that you're not notarizing documents incorrectly. But I was glad that I was able to realize that based on the information that I had learned in Shika's boot camp program, that assisted me with recognizing that it wasn't filled out correctly. So just be aware of that, and make sure that you know your documents and what should go in different blanks on your documents, so that you can make sure you're completing notarizations according to your state law and correctly, so that your reputation is not at hand, and that you have good service for your clients.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. So guys, quick disclaimer, we're not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with any brands that we may talk about or discuss. We're not basically saying that, we're not accusing them of anything. We're simply giving review on what happened. So if we mention a brand here, we're not saying that they are not, good or they're bad. We're just basically talking about an experience, which is a real life experience, just so you guys understand how this business can actually go left or right. Sometimes you can make mistakes. I have made mistakes, not a lot. I think maybe one, maybe two, I don't know. I've been a notary for several years, but the main goal is to make sure you know what you're doing and not chase the cash so much, is to just make sure that you're actually doing these notary transactions correctly, and you're doing them complete, you're verifying ID, and you're doing your job like you're supposed to do your job, especially because you don't know who your customer might be. For example, this is one of our notaries that went to go get something notarized. I'm sure that notary did not know that they were notarizing a document for another notary. So they don't expect that they're actually going to be criticized on what they're doing. So you, just like you can walk in as a notary and have someone else notarize something for you, someone can come into your business and do the exact same thing. So just be mindful of that. Let's see. Royalty S says she finally received her commission certificate. Do I purchase a seal from the NNA? So Royalty S, my first question to you is, what state are you located in? And you most definitely need a notary stamp in order to notarize anything at all. So yes. Khalil says, thank you for answering. You're very welcome. Corey says, thank you so much for answering my question. This is great information. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Let's see. Any loan signing courses that you recommend? Need Baby says, any loan signing courses you recommend? To be quite honest with you, I would say that there isn't any one course that I can tell you that, hey, if you take this, you're good. Because the notary and the loan signing business is a learn as you go process, and you kind of have to build up your experience before you become a pro. So even if you take a loan signing course with anyone out there, you're actually going to still have to do some work, put the work in to become familiar with the different types of documents. So I would say just choose the one that best fits your budget. You guys know that I do offer mentorship. So if you do need mentoring, you can definitely check out sbntgroup.com/mentorship. mentor and sign up there for mentoring. Tomorrow, we actually have our first mentoring meeting for the month of November, where we're going to be live with our members in our private group. We won't be on YouTube because those are our mentees, but we'll be having a member meeting with them because they're separate from our boot camp members. So yes, I would say any one that fits your budget. A loan signing course is pretty much just a loan signing course. Your experience and your knowledge is going to come from you actually becoming familiar with different types of documents and doing the loan signing on a repetition, doing it on a regular basis. You'll become comfortable and you'll become familiar, but don't be surprised if someone shows up with something you've never seen before. Just understand legal documents can be drafted by anyone, by attorneys, people going to, different retail stores to purchase documents. People can create them themselves. So don't be surprised if you see something you've never seen before. It happens to me every once in a while. Don't be afraid. All right. Meredith says, I'm studying for the loan signing exam. My background is back. Okay. And I have my license. Okay. I am now waiting on my commission. I'm not a new notary. However, I was not aware of all the jobs as a notary. Absolutely. A lot of people are not aware of the different things we can do as notaries. Meredith says, I'm also working on educating myself daily. Absolutely. If you guys go over to ashikabless.com, you'll notice on my blog, I talk about how many hours I dedicated per week to actually becoming more familiar, because I'm a person, I get nervous when I don't know what to do. So I had to become comfortable with that. Royalty S says she's in South Carolina. So South Carolina, you definitely will have to purchase a stamp. Most of the packages that I'm aware of, they actually come with a stamp. But if yours didn't come with a stamp, definitely you want to purchase a stamp because you need it in order to do notary acts. Also in South Carolina, I do want to let you know that you can also marry couples. So do not sleep on that part of it. You do want to make sure that you take advantage of that because that's another way you can get income. All right, guys. So I promised my boot camp members that we're not going to be on this live for too long because I've already had them on. So if you guys have any other questions before I let them go, because I don't want to hold them hostage because they have to meet me again in about a day or so. So guys, do you have any questions, any other questions for our boot camp members so far? You're so welcome, Royalty S. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Any questions? And again, these are our Notary Business Boot Camp members. You guys get familiar with the names and faces and the location. So if you're in their area, you can most definitely swing by or, say hello, give them a shout out. Again, our members are Davis Notary Solutions, Essential Florida Notaries, Florida Central Notary Service, Indy Express Notary and Tax, our partner, Kobe Can Solutions, and also LG Notary Solutions, PDG 24-Hour Solutions, and Premier Inc. Notary. All right. BBLL, not sure who that is, but we'll say looks like how much do you charge to marry people in Florida? To marry people in Florida. Okay. Let me talk about charge before I answer that question. There is a state fee that the state gives you, which is basically you cannot exceed that for the actual act of what we call solemnize the right to marry, which is in essence performing a marriage ceremony. That fee is $30. Then there is your fee for either mobile service fee, convenience fee, after hours fee, decoration fee, consultant fee, whatever other fee you add to that. All right. So the state mandated amount to charge a couple to solemnize the right to marry in the state of Florida is $30. Whatever else you add to it, that's based on, your service and where you're going and how you decide. And that's basically how I determine what to charge my clients. So it depends on where they are and what I have to do for them. All right. Meredith says, thanks. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your evening, everyone. So Meredith says to tell you guys, my boot campers over here, that you guys should enjoy. And thank you so much. Knee Baby says, how did you learn about general notary work? Actually, is it for my boot campers or for me? Knee baby, is that question for me or for the boot campers? And for those of you guys who are just now tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are not yet a subscriber to our channel, please go ahead and join in, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification alerts so that you do know when we are live. We will be live several times per week. Well, my boot campers will only be on once a week. They can't handle me. I'm already in their ear too much. So I'm sure they don't want to see me every day of the week. But I will be live during the week. So you guys turn on your notification alerts so you do know when we are live. We are broadcasting live from our Zoom recap meeting tonight with our Notary Business Boot Camp members, and with not all of them, but most of them tonight. So we are sharing with you guys their experience, their reviews, and their thoughts so far, as well as their brands, so that you guys can become familiar with them. All right. Knee Baby says both. How do you learn about general notary work? Any one of my boot campers want to answer that question?
Yes, this is Rhonda with Florida Central Notary Services. And I found out about it I was actually just watching YouTube videos, and that's how I found out about general notary work. And that's how I stumbled upon Sheikah Blessed and her channel. And I really connected with her. And so I found someone who was genuine and someone who would be able to assist me, with my business. And that's how I found out about notary work.
Awesome. Awesome. Anyone else want to chime in on the general notary work?
Yeah, just to piggyback off Florida Central Notary Services, same thing for me as well. Found Nishika on YouTube, and then just sort of really resonated with her, and being able to be like, okay, since I'm new to notary, to be able to find this platform or this person who's be willing to teach me from the ground up. So just learning from YouTube, and then once I was like, you know what, I want to go ahead and get involved, I went ahead and signed up for boot camp. And with that as well, you do get general notary information as well. So you just get to learn everything, and just a very good, strong foundation.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Anyone else want to chime in on that?
I'll chime in. So I didn't originally start off with general notary work. I was looking for loan signing. So I went on YouTube like everyone else and happened to just Google side hustles. And the side hustle options were not interesting. I did not want to rent my car through Turo or do Airbnb or wholesaling. And I happened to find Sheikah through YouTube, through someone recommending side hustles doing notary work. So clearly there's a bunch of videos and you have to cipher through, personalities. And I think that Sheikah just more fits my personality.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Premier Inc. Corey says, last question. I just passed the NNA and want to know, should I come up with a business name before ordering my stamp? What would you guys recommend for Corey?
I would suggest, because in my case, I actually had got my.
I guess for my experience.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, guys.
There was a delay.
But I actually did get my stamp before I even finalized on my name. That was the experience that I just sort of experienced. So you can definitely go ahead and get that stamp, apply for it before you even have the name established.
Anyone else want to chime in on that?
I was going to say that was the same here. This is Monica with India Express. I got my stamp well before I got my name.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anyone else?
Yes, this is Rhonda with Florida Central Notary Service. I also got my stamp prior to my name, and that was something that actually Sheikah Blessed with the Notary Boot Camp actually helped me with. So and plus your name is not on your stamp. Your business name is not on there. So so you don't need to have a business name before you get your stamp. So that's
awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely, guys. So you definitely, Corey, you can move forward and getting your stamp. You don't need to have the business name to get the stamp. Like Florida Central Notaries mentioned, is your notary, your stamp just basically has the individual name on it. So it's not going to make a difference as far as your notary stamp goes. All right. Melissa from Arizona. Hello, Melissa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Thank you. Corey says, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much, Corey. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up for the night. If you want to, if you have questions after we end this live video, feel free to drop them in the chat box and we will definitely come back and answer those questions for you. Also, keep in mind that you guys are going to be seeing our pros, our notary pros and our notary signing agent pros on a weekly basis. You might not see everyone, but you will see some. Well, you won't see everyone at once, but you'll definitely see everyone by the end of this. So definitely get into the channel if you're not yet a part of our family. Please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notification alerts so you know that when we're on, and also give this video a thumbs up as you chime in. Someone in the chat box says, Jackie Coleman says, so does Essential Florida and Florida Central have an LLC? Do you guys want to answer that?
That's a very good question. I'm actually working towards getting my LLC. That's part of my homework for this week. So yeah, not currently, but working towards it.
Okay.
And Rhonda with Florida Central Notary Service, I actually am waiting for my LLC name to be approved. So it's already in the works, and I'm just waiting for the state of Florida to process my documentation for that application.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We have another person down in the chat box. Let's see. Khalil says, appreciate you all. Take care. Thank you. Courtney, I don't know what Courtney said, but okay. It says and then I don't know if I'm missing some slang, but hi, Courtney. Don't know. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, don't miss out. We will be live with our Notary Business Boot Camp members on a weekly basis on Saturdays. We'll be here around 9 p.m. Someone asked one other question. All right, we'll answer the question, Renee. We'll answer the question. It's okay. Okay, guys. So the question is, do you recommend LLC right away? I know my boot campers can definitely give you the answer to this question. Go ahead, boot campers.
Yes.
Yes.
Why yes? Exclamation
say
point.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
All right, guys. So that is pretty much a yes across the board. A yes from myself, a yes from King Obi, who was actually in the office, just sent me a message that he has a client that is currently actively in the office with a stack of divorce documents. And so he will not be able to chime in, but he's letting me know that you guys, he does appreciate the support, and we're very impressed and proud of the progress that our boot campers have made so far, and we're excited for them. We're glad to be a part of their success and a part of their journey, because a lot of them are starting out brand new, building from the ground up, and some people already have their foundation. They're just stacking, and they want to know, kind of like building a house. They want to know how many rooms. Do we need a guest bathroom? Do we need this? Do we need that? So we have a mixture, a good mix of people that are active and people that are brand new. And with King Obi and myself, they're definitely in good hands. Nee Baby says, I'm in Alabama. Oh, Nee Baby, you're in Alabama. Guess who else is in Alabama? Who else is boot campers is in Alabama?
Davis Notary Solutions.
Davis Notary Solutions, Nee Baby, is also in Alabama. Says, recently received my commissions. I passed my NNA and background, the test and background. Where do you rep what do you recommend for my first step? The first step is to get your foundation of your business established. That means you need to make sure that you are present and someone can find you if they're looking for work, which means that you need to lay foundations. You need your business to be present online. You need to start thinking about different platforms that you need to be on where customers can find you. The Royalty says, last questions. NNA has a training course. You have to pass. I know there's an exam, but I actually did not take a training course through them, but they probably have one if you want to purchase one. Nee Baby says, don't get LLC. It's a waste of money. Does not help your business. I beg to differ on that, Nee Baby, because when it comes to your taxes, it most definitely, I can sit down with a sole proprietor and a person with an LLC, and I can definitely dissect the whole sole proprietorship idea. If you're running a gig, you most definitely can do sole proprietorship, which means if it's not your main source of income, or if you're not going to be taking it to the next level, if you're just doing it as a hustle, side hustle, or a gig, yes, you can do sole proprietorship. On the level that I'm on and the level that my boot campers are aspiring to be on and that they're going to be on, I most definitely recommend getting an LLC. There is a lot of things that you will notice along the lines of business that you will definitely regret if you do not have an LLC. Also, just understand that if you are a sole proprietor, you are the business, which means you can be held personally liable for anything that the business does not do. If you end up taking a loan or taking money or anything like that, the bank or whoever else can come after your personal assets, your car, your home, anything else that is of value. So you most definitely do not want to take this lightly and decide that you want to do a sole proprietorship. Again, if you're just doing it as a gig or a side hustle, it might not make a difference. But as far as we're concerned, establishing a legitimate business long-term solution, you definitely do not want to play. A limited liability company is what a LLC is. It separates the individual from the actual business, which means that for some reason your business fails, they cannot come after you. If you took out a business loan and your business for some reason end up, getting shut down, the creditors cannot come after you personally. So you definitely don't want to. I know there's a lot of things going on YouTube. People are giving different advice. Do your own research. You definitely want to do your research and find out what it really means, because you don't want to be saying to other people, hey, this doesn't make sense. If someone actually takes you to court over a business that you started and didn't finish, that will be the first time and the last time you mess with a sole proprietorship, because you'll realize that you are held personally liable for the business. All right. So I think King Obi is already in the chat. I don't even have to answer that one. Yes, Thomasina, LLC is absolutely a must-have. Guys, trust and believe me. Khalil says, I have a LLC, don't use, but the name isn't notary or loan sign-in worthy, LOL. Remember, Khalil, that you can always do an amendment. If you have something that is already there and you need to change it, you can definitely change it. You can do an amendment, but guys, please don't get hung up on this sole proprietorship thing. I don't want to keep my boot campers on very long. So if you guys have to leave boot campers, please feel free to do that. But I want to make sure that my subscribers and my followers are getting this straight and, transparent, and they understand completely what I mean. All right. So guys, when you do a sole proprietorship, it's sort of like a person using a fictitious name. You, the individual, you are the business. You carry basically everything as far as the business is concerned. Sole proprietor is like, for example, Sheikah Blessed, but I'm calling myself You can do a DBA or a fictitious name so you don't say Sheikah Bless. Instead of saying Sheikah Bless Notary Service, you would just basically, or instead of saying Sheikah Bless, put it that way. You would say Sheikah Bless Notary Service or Sheikah Bless Tax Service or whatever the case may be. However, when you establish a LLC, you, the CEO or manager, you are separate from the business itself. So you do not carry the blunt. You are a partner, or you're an active member, or an agent or representative for the company, which means if, for example, you establish business credit, right? Let's say you establish business credit on sole proprietorship. You go to the bank, you show them information, they give you $50,000 and say, hey, here, you can go and start your business, whatever kind of business it is, right? And then a year down the line, especially right now during the pandemic, a lot of people are not working, they're not doing things, business is slow, right? A year down the line, you realize that you've already spent all of the money and you cannot afford to pay back this loan, right? But the loan itself is taken out on you, the individual, not the business, right? So that means everything that a creditor can do to collect from an individual, they will do. Okay? This includes going to court. This includes garnishment. This includes judgments. All of this can happen just because your business did not pan out the way it's supposed to, right? So you don't want to make that decision without educating yourself properly on what you are doing. Now, I'm not giving you legal advice. I am in no way, shape, or form an attorney, but I'm telling you from experience, both on the tax and the professional side, that if you are doing a legitimate business where you plan on making this a company that is going to be around for a long time, you most definitely want to solidify yourself. Also, sole proprietorships do not get a lot of respect. A lot of people do not see it as a legitimate business. The reason for that is because most banks and other institutions that recognize businesses, they look at how much you are willing to invest into developing your brand. If you're trying to take your business to another level, going by just your sole proprietorship, tagging along that business with you personally, it's not a good thing. It can be seen as not being professional. A matter of fact, some banks do not even offer you a business account unless you have an LLC. They would like to see that you're following the state rules, you're following the state laws, and also they would like to see that you are separate from the business. So if something happens to you and your business is still legit, they still have chances of recovering if they give you a loan. But if the individual, for example, say they decide to file bankruptcy, a lot of companies know that that is a risk for them. So you're seen as a high risk individual if you do not separate yourself from your business. What happens if you decide, okay, my business is growing, I want to employ someone and I want to put them on payroll? Are you still going to be a sole proprietorship that you have W-2 employees paying quarterly taxes to the IRS and reporting on an annual basis to the state? Guys, I can do a whole video and give you information on why you most definitely want to educate yourself before you go out here. There's a lot of information on YouTube, trust and believe me, including my own. But once you get off of YouTube, I need you to do some due diligence. Take some time, do some research for yourself, find out what the actual benefits are. One of the biggest benefits is that this is separate. LLC, limited liability company. That means the liability of you is limited. Okay. So you're not necessarily like putting yourself, your whole self, your life, your car, your house out there just for your business. If you're doing a side hustle, be my guest. You can definitely do that if you want to. But if you're trying to establish a business and move from level to level, I don't recommend it. All right. To each his own. That's just my personal advice. I do have multiple LLCs, so I can tell you from experience that it is definitely well worth it. All right, guys. So anyways, before I go too far, Nee Baby says, what is the boot camper that's in Alabama? My Alabama person who was in Alabama again?
Davis Notary Solutions.
Davis Notary Solutions is in Alabama. Davis Notary Solutions. All right. All right, guys. So that is it for me tonight. I don't want to be on here preaching because, like I said, I don't want to hold them hostage. I know they're going to stay. You're so welcome, me baby. Guys, I want to tell all my viewers, all my subscribers, even my boot campers, always do this thing we like to call, well, I learned this from working with the government, this thing called vetting. Anyone that is given information, learn about what they're doing and what levels they're on. Learn about if someone is running an LLC and telling you not to establish an LLC, you might want to look into that. Because if it's so bad, why are you doing it? All right, so you want to vet. Get into the habit of going behind someone and trying to find out what they are doing, okay? So don't just take everybody's word for it. You know, if someone's talking about, oh, this and that, this is no good, don't do this, don't do that. Find out what they're doing. If they're representing a brand, try to go online and find out a little bit about their brand and what they do. If they're telling you it's a waste of time, it's a waste of this, it's a waste of that, a lot of people who are saying that they don't know the benefits, they actually need a mentor like myself to guide them and to help them and to show them how they can maximize that LLC and make it work. Put it to absolute work. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have been awesome. My boot campers are probably tired of me. So we're going to say goodnight for now. We will see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification alerts, and we will see you guys again next week. Well, you'll see me during the week, but we will see you guys again. Our boot campers, we'll see you guys next week. So guys, my boot campers, guys, say good night to everyone on YouTube, and I will definitely give you a list, yes, Renee, of all our participants tonight. Can you guys say good night to YouTube, everyone?
Good night.
Good
Thank you.
night, everyone.
Night.
Thank you.
Great night.
Thank you guys. And so you guys know, someone asked for the business names again. It is Indie Express Notary and Tax, Premier Inc. Notary, Davis Notary Solutions, Florida Central Notary Services, is Central Florida Notaries, and LG Notary Solutions, PDG 24-Hour Solutions, and our partner, King Obi himself, and my business partner. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was going to say my own company name as if I'm not the company. Well, anyways, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. My boot campers already know that Chica is just something else, okay? Well, SB&T Services, LLC, and Kobe Can Solutions, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to visit chicabless.com and check out all our boot campers on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Google. You can definitely stop by, give them a review. If you don't mind, we would definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And guys, our YouTube family says, thank you guys all. They appreciate you all and that you guys should have a great night. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. We will see